I don't know what these ants found these mushrooms. I don't know what brand it is, but they absolutely love it. You definitely don't want to get them inside a tent overnight, guys. Yeah. Well, good morning. Jebo Outdoors here. I'm going to be showing you some of the gear for the camping. Because before you go, you need to do some homework and preparation to be able to camp safely and enjoy your outdoors stay. So let's go and get started with some outdoor gear. Nothing fancy. I'll show you what I have and we'll go from there. So, okay, first thing I want to show you is a two-piece rain suit. Really useful, really light. I would not, leave it home. This is upper and lower, like you see on a picture. So there is always rain or something, and getting wet in the woods is a very bad thing. I have several type ropes. As you can see, paracord is the must have, I'd say. Like any lengths, but to have something to, let's say, tie up a knot with, or you want to pull your tent or hammock, or there are many uses to it. You can even decline, or because these are so strong, you can even decline or climb on a cliff or on a tree, or use it for whatever reason. This is some extra fancy stuff to mend your stuff. I don't know, it's not a mandatory thing. I'd say this is a big one too. Glasses. I have also polarized ones, which are polarized. Something simple, doesn't need to be like $500 or anything. These are polarized. These are really nice to carry because you can always have them on your neck and not lose them. And especially in the mountains during the snow, polarized ones you can burn in your eyes. So this is a big one to have, and this is also very useful when climbing against the sun. So keep your eyes safe. I have like two types of tapes. This is duct tape. I would take more. I've used some of it already, so I'll take like one full steak roll. You can use it for anything, like mending a tent, even fixing your fender, or I don't know, patching your wound maybe. So there are many uses to it, and this is absolute must. I would say this is highly recommended to have it in the backpack. And this is just electric tape. You can have it or not. This is also for some small stuff, for repairing some stuff, to keep all the stuff together. There is one must-have also. This is hatchet. Any axe would work. The lighter, the better. I don't know. I like this one better. It's a little bit on a heavier side because of the wood. There are plastic handle ones, which are much lighter than this, depending how heavy you want to use it for the chopping the wood, or even chopping the meat if you want, or cut it. You want to use it as a knife. You don't have a knife. This is really a convenient small one, and you're gonna need, if you're going out there camping, not for the hiking that much, but for camping, you're gonna need lots of firewood. So this is something to have. I don't have my agave saw. It didn't come on time. I had previous model, which was like a knife pretty much, and now I have that unfoldable, like a square agave saw. It's really lightweight, and that's a big one too, to heavy firewood, you know, sorted, or even for the making a shelter. That's a faster one than the axe. It works a lot faster. So, but I would have both in my backpack for sure. This is some kind of a little emergency, I would say. So you can see the cable and the, I don't know how many times you can use it, but it's really lightweight and really easy to use. You just, you know, wrap it around the wood. I'm gonna show you in my next videos how it works, definitely. So, and you just, you know, cut it through. So, you know, really little effort, and it's really a small thing to put. You just wrap it up and put it away. Look how much space this thing takes, and I would definitely have it. It's just, I don't know, maybe 100 grams or something. Yeah, really small. So I would definitely have it in my backpack. Okay, this is if you're going out for long, you're gonna need definitely to sharpen your, you know, knives and axes. So this is a stone. If you're going for one day or, you know, couple of days, it's a heavy thing, so you don't want to carry it and weight plays a very big portion when it gets to the hiking and walking. It's not for 1 mile or anything, but when you have to walk or hike for 10 or 20 miles, this thing gonna become maybe like 10 pounds instead of like being maybe half pound right now. So I even had a case when I had to you know, drain half of my water out of 1 liter to, you know, being able to climb the mountain in the winter, because hey, that was a very heavy and wet snow, and it was really hard to walk. And this like half a kilogram, like over 1 pound, was weighing on my shoulders, just like maybe like 10 times more. So yeah, and this is a sharpening stone too for the knives. You can see like 3,000 and 8,000. This is not a must too. You better prepare home. That's why it's called homework. You know, sharpen your knives, axes, and everything. Unless you're going for like a couple of weeks, you don't want to carry. This is also a heavy to carry item, so you don't want to carry it unless your camping site is right next to your, you know, car parking. So I have some different knives. I mean, it's really up to you guys, up to your liking. This is like more like a dagger than the knife. This can be used for chopping wood even. So yeah, and it just depends. I would carry this one. I had this one for like maybe already 15 years or more. This is Special Forces 13F, Columbia River Knives and Tools, and it served me for so many years. I don't know, it's really useful. It's really useful, small knife, really easy to, you know, put it on your pocket, not to lose it. Really lightweight. The main thing is really lightweight, you can see. And I would rather carry this thing if it's, you know, long hike than all of those like big ones. This is really hunting knife. You can see like both edges. You have some, you know, so this is something on a heavier side. So and it's really chubby. I would recommend this one too. I mean, it's really a fillet knife. If you're going out fishing, you can see here there's a fish on it. Like maybe I bought it like 20 or 25 for 20 or 25 bucks. Really sharp, you know, pretty much cuts everything. Has a little sheaths you can put in, and really helpful if you're going out fishing. This is really recommended. It's really lightweight too, and it cuts real good. I can assure you. I have a small multi-tool. This is also, I gotta warn you guys, this is also a heavy one. You have some hammer on this side, little axe, you know, just to chop like maybe a little, you know, wood or something, or just to light up, you know, for small pieces. You have a knife and useful things too, like you got a little saw, you know, this is a tool. It's like a real wrench for different, you know, types, an opener. You have a file and another like screwdriver, flat. Yeah, this is the heavy ones. For not for you know, it's really cheap too. So, but not for long hikings. It's gonna really kick your shoulders. Okay, I would say this is a must-have tool. Not a tool, it's a juice, better juice. Look at that thing. This is a charger. In technologies we have right now, some of you might have some besides the phones, like tablets, radios, I don't know, some watches, like I have one, iPhone. This is a solar recharged battery juice, battery power. Has this little light on it and charge off the sun. Even in winter, if you're not getting like so much sunlight, it's gonna do its job. You know, you always gonna have some power for your items. Right now it started charging. You can see here I got really little sun here, and it already started charging. So it's really foldable, and you got this what is this, USB? Can I open it now?
Yeah.
No, this is the one right there. So this is the way you charge this thing if you want to, you know, off the car or power to make it faster. And these are the outlets, so it's really a useful one, and you don't have to recharge it. If you have just little sunlight, you can, you know, charge the thing. It goes slow, but you're gonna have power for just emergency call or charge your phone or something. You know, this is a very good one, and it was not expensive too. What is this, honey oil? Yeah, for the axe. Not a, of course, not a must-have. Yeah, have it in your garage or somewhere. These lights, I can't stress enough to have them. They're very different sizes, different varieties. You can see it has like several modules to work, and this one even has red light, I believe. Look, it's like a Halloween, you know, Terminator eyes, or look. So yeah, switch. And this one also has several like SOS signal. So these are must-haves, especially if you're camping overnight. It just, you know, mount it on your head, and let me just show you. It's really easy. Just mount overhead and just, you know, walk anywhere you want, you know, and it doesn't take any effort, and you can see in front of you. So yeah, this is a real good one. Okay, Energizer flashlight. Look, this is also must-have. I would say this is one of the most useful things. You don't need any batteries or anything, and you're always gonna have light. So if your battery is running out, you can always recharge this one. This is a radio of the same type. You can charge it with a...
Raritan Bay. For this afternoon, southwest winds around 10 knots.
Yeah, see? Wind. You have this handle here, expanded, this antenna. This is a, you know, flashlight too. So there's a radio, 2-in-1. I would say this is the better one. You just charge it and there you go. Easy. You have an easy flashlight, you have a radio just to, you know, listen to what's going on around you, like weather, and so on. My next thing I would recommend, and I would carry too. This is a lightweight. Don't be, you know, afraid that this is a heavy thing, or this is like some emergency lights. Also, this is for overnight camping. This is a nice lantern. There you go. It just doesn't go off. You can have as much light as much you want. Has these magnets here. You can, you know, put it over some metal things. I don't know if it's gonna stick my probably it's gonna stick my grill, if you want to see. Here, there you go. So and you close it and it goes away. No, you know, nothing. Switch is only for these emergency lights and the flashlight. And this is the charger, USB charger. Uh, you can charge off the car, or there's a port for it. I mean, it's really self-explanatory. There's nothing really hard in this. There's another flashlight which is really heavy. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is a heavy, but it has a really good beam though. It has really good beam. It has this light you can put in if your camping site is really close, you're going out with a family or friends. It has many stands like that. You can stand it up like that. But for carrying for long distances, I would not recommend it. It's just really chubby and heavy. It's gonna take too much space. I would rather take like these maybe. This is one of the fancy, and probably actually it's like $100 for those of you who can use GPS, unless you have it on a phone or on your watch. This is a really good good priced item, and it can really get you out in different hard situations, especially if you don't know the area. You're going camping far or hiking far, and you're lost in these woods. You do your homework and you prepare for it. It's really late when you step out the door and go outdoors. It's really late to think about what you forgot every night. So you better do like 360 around your table. Just put everything up just like I did, and see what you have. You want to list the items or itemize whatever requirements are. Just and put everything, pack everything, and just make sure, double check that you have everything in your backpack or in your car. So when you step out, you just leave everything behind, and you have, for any situation, you're ready. Mother Nature can't be underestimated. You never know what's away. It's really sunny right now. I may go hiking like 10 miles out, and I may get a snow over there, so you never know. Okay, this is another really cheap and nice thing I'm gonna show you. It has altimeter, compass, fire starter flint, thermometer, hygrometer, magnifier, whistle, mirror, ruler, level, and LED light. Can you imagine? Look, can you imagine? There's so many things in this one little item or equipment. This is brilliant, guys. This is brilliant. This is really brilliant, and it's really lightweight. And let me just, I can't pull it. I don't have this. Let me just look. This is the pin. And there's some stuff in there. But this is not a review of this item. So you have a small flashlight, if you can see. So all in one, and it's really cheap, and it might be very handy if situation arises. Okay, this is also one of the fanciest things if you go far. This is like $40 or $45 binoculars you can use to maybe you're lost and you want to see where the path is, or maybe your path is washed out by water, and if you go climb high enough, you can see around what's going on, or just see some animals around you. So but this is a heavy thing, so you don't want to carry it too far, unless you're too light for the summer, I would say. One of the must-haves, but I think this is the large one too. I can afford to carry it. It's a thermos, and I think this one gonna be good to go for maybe like 4 people. But there's smaller ones on the market. If I'm going far, I would carry like maybe 1/3 of this size. Not like it's not heavy though, but it's still gonna affect your back because it's a big one. So okay, and this thing also I would recommend. Okay, there's there, especially in alpine zones, there are not too many trees. So look at this fuel. this is a really small one, really light. You can always, this is a bigger one. So if you're staying like for a night or so, you can always get one. If not, then this is not heavy too. You can get this fuel with you in your backpack and just carry it. This is a stand, and I'm gonna show you the beauty of this little stove, which while you be collecting and chopping for the firewood, this can make you really hot coffee or tea or even some kind of food, and it is really handy. So I'm gonna show you what's inside. You have little bowl here, pretty much you can use for tea, coffee, or even food, or for ramini or whatever you like. And look at this thing, it even has a lighter. You don't need to light it. It even has a electrical lighter here. You just push this button, open this valve out, and it's gonna fire up. And this is a bigger bowl too. So, and you have the I don't know if you can see, guys, you have 1 liter, half liter, you have the measurements even inside. And this thing just goes over the stove and you're good to go. Just boil water or make a soup or whatever you want, and it's really quick. You just light it up and you already have your food boiling. And as you know, or you don't know, maybe up in the mountains, especially if you overstayed and you were not planning for overnight stay, everything about the time, because sunlight goes fast, especially in winter. So you want something fast. You gotta do your best to be fast, because time is really essential. You're not gonna have too much time for the preparation, for chopping food, starting up the fire, especially if it's rainy day, everything is wet. And this is really a useful tool to get yourself warm, or nutrate it, if I'm saying it right. So yeah, and last thing, this is my favorite. If you over here, this is my favorite survival shovel. This thing is really expensive. I was unable to just withstand its beauty. So look, there's so many modes of it. You can use it as a hook in the winter to just hang it over the snow, dig it or chop it. This is the X on this side, by the way. You can chop wood with it. It's just for survival situation. It's really strong, but it's also expensive, and it's a little bit on the heavier side, but I would carry it because it has several sections. This is one of the sections. You can put like a fish spear, opener, or little saw, and this both sides just cut really well, and you can dig out whatever shelter in the snow or ground, or use it for whatever reason. But I would say this thing is really expensive, and even though it's made of titanium, little on the probably like around 2 pounds. This is the camping knife you can use. It has this insulation seals, so it's not getting wet, because humidity is the big one on getting rust on your stuff. Okay, this goes out, and it's just getting really small. You can just pack it pretty much everywhere. This is the whistle, emergency whistle, so bears can hear you where you're at and not come to you. And one important thing here in the handle, this is the fire starter. So this is the fire starter. I don't know if you can see sparks. So yeah, and one tip right away. So you hold your knife or whatever metal you have, and you scrape this fire stick, magnesium stick, or flint, or whatever you call it. So I'm holding my right hand static. I'm rubbing it against the knife and pulling it back, if you can see. So some people do, this is not the good metal to do it, but I don't know if another side gonna do it better. Yeah, look. So I'm not gonna be starting fire right now. Let's save something for the next videos. Yeah, this is my basic gear, except for the little foldable saw I told you. I'm gonna be receiving it really soon, and I'm gonna show you what that little thing can do. It can be any brand, really, you know. It's not a preference. It's my preference, maybe, because it has many good reviews and all that. You know, you can choose something even out of Walmart. You know, it's just not like something you must buy expensive stuff. That fact that it is expensive doesn't mean that it's the best. And another thing is, you might not need it at all for your hike or camping. You know, you might maybe going somewhere really nearby into the state park, and you don't need this fancy gear to carry all this weight behind your shoulders. And yeah, one more thing I want to show you is this is the bag I'm using, and I've been using it for I don't know, maybe 15 years now. Bought it in Afghanistan, and since then I love this thing. I love this thing. It has many pockets and everything. It was around probably $100 or something or so. Really sturdy, really, and you can really, guys, you can believe me. I had to fly from base to base, and I use this thing to pack all my stuff with my boots outside hanging, and it was enough for it. You know, you can put everything in this thing. So for one hike or camping, for one man or even two, you can use this bag. This is the nice size bag with the back, you know, back foams inside. It's a preference. It's not like, you know, I'm telling you just buy this or that, but you should be able to put all this gear in your bag and feel comfortable while walking, right? So let's go to the sleeping bag I have. Nothing fancy, not recommended for like -20, but for I'd say for fall or summer camping, this thing, it's a hiker. This thing is really nice, I'd say. But another thing is, look, it's really good size. No pillow in this one. Oh yeah, there's a small pillow, but I don't know how you guys like it. Yeah, and it's really roomy, and this is of my size. I'm 6 tall, and I don't know. This is not for the winter for sure. This one was like $40. The winter ones are like really more expensive, but I would recommend to go to summer camping first. For those of you who never did, you know, camp or hiked, and just, you know, take minimalistic stuff, whatever you need. Maybe do the hike first, and then, like, if you feel like that's your thing, just go with friends. Like next time, to stay overnight, just do one night, see how it feels, if it's your thing or not. So, and then, you know, you can switch for the winter, because everybody's like showing winter survival and how to survive in winter, but you don't want to go camping in winter unless you did it throughout the, you know, summer, and you know that you can handle it, because winter is going to be tough on you, really. And that's it, guys, for today. If you like my video, please subscribe. Jebo Outdoors will be doing more videos, and click subscribe, like it. I don't know, if you don't like it, give me a comment. What can be improved? I'm really experienced in hiking. I'm really experienced in camping, but I'm not experienced actor. So please bear with me and help me out on there. And I hope you like this video, and I'll be glad to hear from you. Thank you.